See, if we go by the official reports, the India's startup ecosystem with over 61,000 recognized startups, and there are many unrecognized also, mind you, and spread across 55 sectors and I think around 635 districts in the third largest startup ecosystem in the world. And we are expected to witness year in year growth of a consistent annual growth of I think around 12 to 15%. And in addition to this, India has been given the acronym of being world's fastest growing startup ecosystem with the total 82 unicorns today. And to celebrate further, encourage this growth, our Honorable Prime Minister, Mr. Narendra Modi, designated startups as the backbone of New India and declared this January 16 as a National Startup Day. So much of when your leadership is so much focused on certain aspects, it bound to grow, and for one of the youngest populous country in the world, and Startup India, I would say, serve as a platter of courses, resources, programs, network, schemes, and all necessary guidance and incentives required to be on international platforms. The more of youth of this nation sees this opportunity, the more will be the reach of scheme at the sector level, at the district level, and resulting in more job creation and ultimately more national empowerment. And I can dream of, and I feel if this pace will continue, the day is not very far when India, in its 100th year of independence, that is Azadi Ka Amrit Mahotsav, would turn out to be an economic superpower with active engagement of its Atmanirbhar citizens. And this is what is the whole idea behind the Startup India, for the job creation and the wealth creation. Instead of becoming a job seeker, become a job creator. That is the message by our Honorable Prime Minister also. I myself is a lawyer, and then I have turned into the business role, and I worked in many startups. So I feel in every human being there is a small entrepreneurship, is hidden somewhere in your heart or in your brain, wherever. And being a lawyer or being a law student, all these schemes, all these policies, I think a lawyer can read them more perfectly and more elaborately, and can understand what is the meaning in between the lines. So it is very important for all these young budding lawyers who are doing the law courses to understand what are the schemes, how they work, what is the rationale behind that, what is the objectivity of the government, how it works, how the machinery works. It is not a give scenario, it is give and take. If any government is giving the scheme, there is some objective behind that, and the objective behind the Startup India is the Atmanirbhar Bharat, and Make in India has given the further wings to this particular initiative by the government. And there are so many initiatives by the Indian government by which there is a skill development, there is a SIDBI who is providing the loans, there is a venture capitalist partnerships, and then there are a lot of industry partnerships also there, and there are so many accelerator incubators. How they work, I think for any lawyer, it is very important to understand the business, understand the machinery, how the government works, how the machinery works, and where they can do the value addition. And as I have said earlier also, it is very important that all schemes reach to the right people at the right time, to the youth, to the people at the ground level, the people who are starting from the scratch, so that even if one startup starts, at least 10 to 11 people get the job out of that. So it is very important to build up that mindset in the young people, all these lawyers and who are going to do the best in their lives in upcoming careers. And today's scenario has totally changed. If you are a lawyer, it doesn't necessarily that you will be practicing in court, or you will be in part of law firm, or you will be in-house counsel. And I always believe that a lawyer is much more business savvy than any other person. Yeah, GCI. It is the brainchild of few of us like-minded people who have shared the same thought process, and we have been trying to do this or to make it formal for many years now. We have been talking like we should do something like this, in which we can give back whatever we have learned. We should give back to the society. We'll give back to the fraternity, and then this being a part of that group, how much I will say sweat went into that, how much discussions we do on the background. We want to do n number of things. This is just a start. This is just the first step. And always it is very difficult for any baby to take a first step. Once it takes, then it runs. So this is the dream for me, for the GCI also. And we have many things thought through that we want to do. We want to do the knowledge sharing. We want to mentor people. We want to bring this legal profession at altogether a different level. And sky is the limit. And we want to share all whatever we have learned. And if we are today are mainly the 8 founder members, and there is a 25 of years of each experience. And if we count that, so we have more than 200 years of experience to share with the people. So I look at that, and I'm very happy, and I'm feeling very privileged to be part of this initiative. And I'm sure that we will be very successful in our endeavors, and whatever we have think through, that we will be able to do it, and we will definitely make a difference in the society.